Hello, everyone. It was at my funeral that my relatives and friends came to view my dead body and to pay their final respects. As they all gathered around my coffin, which was fully open, some of them began to weep in sorrow. Being invisible and hovering around in the air, I desperately tried to tell my relatives not to grieve because I am a person of faith, and the Lord will protect me. However, I was unable to do so because I no longer had a physical body. Later that night, after everyone had left the funeral home, I became deeply saddened, worrying about what would become of me after my physical body was buried. Suddenly, I heard the crying voice of a young boy in the same room with me. He was grieving at the loss of his physical body. I became deeply touched and pleaded with him not to cry, because his grieving was making me more distressed. Fortunately, he instantly stopped and then quietly told me that his name was Peter and that he had died in an accident 2 days ago. Peter said he was sad, for he was not allowed to become an adult because of his sudden death. He sorrowfully emphasized how much he missed his parents, who were stricken with grief. About 10 a.m. the next morning, I was moved to a burial site. Here I saw a 6-foot hole and people standing around my coffin. It immediately dawned on me that my body would soon be buried, and this might be the last time I would ever see my relatives and friends. Finally, the moment came for my body to be concealed. And here at the burial site, I heard one of my relatives talk about how greatly I would be missed. As I hovered over my coffin, feeling very sad, I began to think about what would become of me when everyone left this burial site. However, minutes later, I felt uplifted when a mysterious voice, which no one else but me could hear, suddenly cried out, "You've lived a righteous life. You are no longer attached to your physical body. Your soul has been liberated. You will now merge with the Almighty in everlasting peace and bliss." Well, this is J.R. Singh saying bye. I hope you enjoyed this fictional story. Please subscribe.